Seriously? Hi! I'm trying something new today. My name is Lynn. I'm a tarot card reader. And I'm going to do a collective reading. Okay? Let me turn this down a little bit. Sorry about that. Make sure to like the live, okay? Or share. Thank you for the likes. We do get in our. The camera's hold on. Is it going to stay? Oh, it's so frustrating. I tried this a second ago and it was. Hold on, YouTube. Let me see. Come on, bro. I don't really like that, but I'm gonna. I don't like that angle at all. What about this way? It's locked. Oh, okay, I can't turn it that way. I'm really trying to, save my time so I don't have to do this twice. Thank you for the likes. Look at that. Okay, YouTube, but this just gonna have to be the way it is. So, I like the way that looks so far. We might do it like that from here on out. Live readings are available during the live, of course. You just have to send the information to my Cash App, which is in the description. See, everybody is texting me all of a sudden. I don't understand. This gotta be the devil. Like, what the hell? I be in the house sitting by myself for days, and as soon as I get on this, not everybody wants to write me a message. Y'all don't have nothing to talk about for real. Hi. Oh, that was so sweet that you did watch the playback. I haven't been coming on YouTube for a little while. That's why. But it's so nice to see you. I was thinking about you the other day because I've been interacting so much on TikTok with my other moderators. I'm like, I ain't heard or seen from Kat in so long. So I'm glad I caught you today. But I'm live on 2 places, which is new for me because, girl, I was just spending too much time doing a live on TikTok than a live on YouTube. And then when I looked it up, there's like a way to share in more than one places, but you gotta pay for that, and we not ready to pay for a bunch of stuff. So we gonna ghetto rig it. And for now, I think it's working. So anyway, back to my little I can't even respond to that text message because I'm on every single device. Sorry. But anyway, yeah. If you're interested in a live reading, my name is Lynn. I'm a tarot card reader. If you're interested in a reading during the live, you can totally do that and send a donation to my Cash App or PayPal, and the information is in my bio. Donations are available and highly appreciated and accepted. It's in the description and in my bio. I'm gonna do a collective reading. Typically, the readings are focused on divine feminine, divine masculine, but anything that is ready to come out. So I'm very anxious and actually looking forward to this, my own reading with my own energy very much so because I haven't done a reading. I love it, YouTube. Thank you for all those that are watching. Make sure you like the live and leave a comment. Make sure that you're here and show a little bit of love. Same thing for you guys over here on TikTok. Make sure you like the live when you come in. But yeah, I wanted to do a reading today on divine feminine, divine masculine, whichever we're going to tap. Hi, good morning, whichever we're going to tap into. And just to see what's in the energy, what's been going on. There's been a few of you that's, already been watching with the collective and like seeing where we are within the energy or whatever. So we should just pick up right from there. And for those that are new and it's your first time seeing me, welcome. I hope that you enjoy the energy in the space and you follow and become a part of the collective. Everyone is responding to my more. That be making me so mad. It's like when I used to drive home from work, when I used to have to drive to work, I be coming home from work and I get off work and I'm on the highway trying to talk to somebody as I'm driving through traffic, and nobody's answering. And you don't call 5 of your closest hitters. Like, damn, nobody's answering. And then finally, on that last call, somebody answers, and then all the other 4 people hit you back. I hate that shit. But anyway, let's see. Holy Spirit, Divine Light beings, those with the best intentions for my collective. Please help me to discern the messages you'd like for me to deliver, Holy Spirit. What's the message? Let me shuffle these really quick. Let's see. I'm so excited I could do this and have both places at the same time. I love that. This actually was eating up into so much of my day to stream at both places. So I'm looking forward to how this is going to come out. I'm excited. I need another phone. Being a mom is like, that shit is no joke. And don't let you mess around and be a single mom. It's 111 on the time. Don't let you fuck around and be a single mom, man. Parenting is just not for the weak. Or a single dad. I know a single dad too. And I know he understands my plight just the same. I know a single dads too out there. I know a single dad. Them single dads be going through it. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I got a lot of respect for that man, for real. It's not easy being a parent, but it's also not being easy being a parent when you are not, in a union. Just because you're not with the person doesn't necessarily mean you're a single parent. You're co-parenting. I don't know how to describe what I'm saying. Some co-parenting situations, they work out with the amount of support that they're giving. Some co-parenting situations still feel like you're very much so doing everything on your own. I don't know. I don't even know. Is that a successful co-parenting situation? I don't know. Maybe not. What are we even talking about here? Let's see. What is the message, Holy Spirit? Let me get 4 cards one at a time, please, Spirit. Ooh. This is in reverse. Okay, so maybe some of you are burnt out. Are you losing faith? What is that? No, none of the cards are in reverse in this deck. That card legit came out. Look, reversed. There's no reason for that. Nothing is in reverse. So you could be feeling a bit burnt out. I was feeling like that not too long ago. Restlessness, losing faith. A lot of times when we're asking God for a particular thing and you don't see it coming, and that manifestation is taking so long. I could see that happening. Stagnation. Exhaustion. I'm getting like, I just saw like somebody on a hamster wheel. Somebody feels like they're on a hamster wheel or something. Tell me more. Finding direction. Okay, that's good. So, oh yeah, we need to do past, present, future. Let's do that. Let's do past, present, future. So, past, present, because that's just what came into my mind now. So that must be the way it's coming out. Let's just continue to affirm that. And what's future? One more? Okay. Okay. Taking action on something. I like it. Past, present, future. Oh, we need to get them likes up. There's only 2 people in that TikTok video though. But there's not, okay. There's not one single like. That's concerning to me. What's the advice? Spirit? What's the advice? I already see what it is. It's Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning. It's like you're being warned of a new beginning, or Spirit's trying to confirm a new beginning for you. What's the Four of Swords in reverse? The Four of Swords in reverse. Magician. Well, this could be magic. That's making you feel anxious, exhausted. Willpower. Give me one more on the Magician. Or maybe you had to tap into your magician's bag in order for you to get out of this reverse Four of Swords. That makes sense. Because it takes a lot of willpower to be standing in the position of the magician. That's like a manifesting energy. You know, the art of communication, speaking things into existence. So let's see. Let me pull one more. What's this magician with the reverse Four of Wands? What's the magician with the reverse Four of Wands? Yeah, finding balance and priorities. So you were juggling something, trying to make a decision about something. So this willpower could be coming from you. Whoever I'm speaking to that was struggling with stagnation or delays, willpower, and stuff like that. Yeah, look, wish fulfillment. That's awesome. So you had to reprioritize things in your life. Isn't that how it always goes, though? I heard somebody say the other day that, like, the difference between somebody who would be considered a loser and a winner, or someone who is successful. Let's just talk about a race or some sort of competition, right? It would be somebody who's willing to do, or, oh, well, there goes some likes. Thank you very much. Who did that? Hi, Earth Angel Healer. Thank you so much. Look at that. Anyway, is the little bit more that they do, you know? I hope that everything you give me energetically comes back to you tenfold. I do. I ask God to put his hands over your life. Anyway, I feel like a part of that 1% isn't just you staying up a little bit later or working a little bit harder, but not giving up. Because this is definitely energy of giving up or wanting to. Stagnation, burnt out, being really tired and stuff like that. But somebody's not giving up. They just reprioritized their magician. So this is what's bringing them their wish fulfillment. Sometimes it could be about, you know, practicing longer, working harder, you know, putting out that extra bit of content, you know, the extra effort. But the extra effort might just be showing up for yourself every day, relentlessly, even when you aren't getting any claps or you aren't getting any likes or there's nobody showing up. It's just nobody showing up but you showing up. That's the difference. Somebody just isn't giving up, even if it's just, I don't know why I'm getting so emotional, even if it's just a drop, even if the tap of the faucet is, it may not be flowing floods of water, but it's just a drop. Almost like in the Bible when they were like, if I could just, why am I getting so emotional? This is annoying. I don't want to deal with that today. But it's not a sadness. I'm just an easy crier. I'm sorry. Don't be triggered by it if I do cry. I'm fine. But it was like in the Bible when they were like, if I could just, the lady was sick. She was so sick, and she believed in Jesus, and she heard about everything that he was doing, right? And how he was such a healer, and how he was, changing the lives of people. And she was like, if I could just, I don't need him to do any work on me. I don't need him to pray over me or nothing. If I could just touch the hem of his garment, you know, that's a lot of faith. But imagine the position that my nose is getting red. Oh man, Rudolph, that's so annoying. I have people thinking I'm a weak bitch. I ain't no weak bitch. I'm just so tapped into my emotions. Look at this shit. I'm not even that light skinned. God. I don't think I'm light skinned at all. I be listening to readings. I feel like some people be describing me as light skinned, and I'm not. But anyway, like I was saying, I was trying to get that shit under control. Imagine the position that person has to be. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Imagine the position that person has to be in to where that little, just holding on to that little bit of faith is all they have, and that's enough because that's all they have is that faith. That's a powerful position. I'm not even gonna lie. Fuck. I hate that shit, man. What's the finding direction? Oh, rebirth. A star. A star. That's what's up. Somebody has hope. They have direction, renewal. You don't see how the readings have changed? They've changed. I'm so happy for you, collective. That's what's up, man. Change is so hard. It's so hard. It is hard, man. Somebody believes, man, they have positivity, they're creative, they're inspirational, or they've been inspired. It's given like a rebirth. Like if you've reprioritized and you've found yourself, even though you've done this 20 million times, even if you've had to do it for the 6 times within 1 month, it doesn't matter. Good for you, man. You didn't let mistakes or seemingly failure really stagnate you and put you all the way down. You still got up. Like this given like knocked me down 10 times or 9 times. But I get up 10. This person finna get back up. Like, damn, bitch, stay down. No. They will not. That's good for you, collective. I'm happy. So what is, look, Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. You could be a nurturer, somebody who works from home, a homebody, a housewife even. But this is a provider still. Thank you so much for liking the live. I'm really only getting likes from Earth Angel here. If there are other people on that TikTok live, thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. If we could get up to at least 15,000 likes. I know it probably sounds excessive, but I mean, we had 50,000 the other day. So I think we could get a little bit higher than this. And YouTube be doing great. I mean, there's only 4 people in here. We have 6 likes. I'm happy with that. It's usually a much slow down pace on YouTube. It's usually how that is. That's why I go on here afterwards. And I hope I'm not I'm not. You're gonna receive your message either way. But I have different expectations for the different platforms. But I appreciate y'all. Oh, and thank you for the gifts. I saw that, Jen. And that's not a low gift either. So thank you for that. I wish I would have seen it. That's like my favorite one too. Okay, so tell me about the page ones. What's the page ones? What are you taking action on? Oh, the Hierophant. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if this is a man or a woman, but let me get one more on the Hierophant. The Hierophant is giving me good energy. It could be a marriage, a higher spiritual union, but I'm giving more like self. Like you are the spiritual leader. A Hierophant is usually a masculine energy, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a woman. And a Hierophant is more structured. So you could be a part. You could be growing in your faith or your religion or something like that. If you are a very religious person, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. A Hierophant could also be like a higher level of spiritual connection, either with yourself or you yourself are becoming this like you know, some sort of spiritual leader for receiving spiritual guidance. I'm just adjusting my damn titties, and they're not even that damn big. And is it just me? But I don't even know if I should mention this for real. It's irrelevant. Let's just move on. Tell me more about the Hierophant. There's a decision. I mean, that's the second time I've seen the Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. You had a decision to make. Like you had a decision to make. Tell me more. On your path, on which way to go, on like there was something about a tough decision that you had to make. Look, the Lovers. So I think this is about you heading towards a higher level spiritual union, or that's what you want. Somebody's taking inspired action to go in this direction. Man or woman, I don't know. I can't really tell. It doesn't matter. But they're inspired and they're taking action towards the Hierophant. And it says this is the Lovers card. So with the Hierophant being clarified by the Lovers card, it's not the Two of Cups. Because the Two of Cups would give me balance within oneself. This is some sort of partnership. So this is a spiritual union or marriage. Like somebody's decided to take action towards that. Now you could be in this already. You know, you could know and you could be in this already. But I'm getting also that this is like someone, man or woman, who has decided to, you know how you prepare yourself? Like, I want to be married. And that's to say that that's the only way. But let's say, thank you so much for that love, though. I really do appreciate that. You have no idea. You know how you could decide, I want to be, I don't want to necessarily stick to one sex because this could be happening to a man or a woman. So don't trip off that. I'm just speaking in a woman's perspective. I'm sorry about that. I just got a text. I'll respond to that later. But I'm speaking from a woman's perspective because I am. You know how you decide, I want to be single and date around. That typically, we don't always understand that, but typically that isn't somebody who is looking for long-term marriage. I don't know if anybody's been on a dating app. They ask like, what are you dating? What are you looking for? Are you dating for marriage, or are you just dating? This is giving me like, I want to get on a path that's going to direct me towards a higher spiritual union, a marriage. So you kind of have to become that person while you're single. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't just be like, oh no, I'm casual and whatever, and I don't do any of those things. And as soon as I become a wife, all these qualities are now gonna appear. It doesn't work like that. Or I'm a man, and yeah, I'm not faithful. I've never been faithful a day in my life, but as soon as I get married, I'm gonna be faithful. It's not gonna work like that. And I'm looking at an energy that has decided to get on that direction. You may know who you want to go towards, or you may not. But you want to align your life with that direction from now. I was just thinking about this in the kitchen. Like a lot of people, when it comes to dating, like the intention isn't always the same. Or maybe people, that's how they think. Like, okay, I'm dating around and I have like a roster full of people that I share my energy with, that I feel like pretty are okay. And that's okay. But then what happens is you mess around and then let's say you add someone new to the roster and you really like this person, now you got to go back and clean up your energy. What do you mean by that? Don't even know who, when, and where. I don't know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to go back and clean up the energy so you can focus on this one person. It's kind of backwards. If you're intentionally dating, then you would go out there and put yourself out there to someone and be like, okay, what I'm looking for is something serious. I done found someone I could be serious with. There is no cleaning up that I need to have to do, or severing of soul connections or soul ties. Because now when you do that, you risk the opportunity that's in front of you, because now you have to turn around, take your eyes off of it and turn around and focus on something else to sever ties that you should have already tethered, severed before. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who is like, they're becoming the person that they want to be in the future relationship they want to be with. Or you could already have this going on. Like, I'm choosing the path that's going to align me with, and it's this particular person. If you don't already have a person in mind, that's fine. Because in my morning reading, I did see that somebody was walking away from something or someone, certain things, to align themselves with something better. So you don't necessarily have to know this person or have a relationship in mind. You could just be manifesting this, okay? And then the advice with the last card is the Ace of Pentacles. So there is something new that's beginning. What's the Ace? See? Painful endings. You've ended other things. Somebody's trying to clean their life up or keep going. Maybe there was a distraction at some point that may have thrown you off. Maybe you intertwined your energy with something that didn't really align that well. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining the live. Make sure you like the live. Thank you. We have 2,000 likes already up there, so I really appreciate that. For the 7 of you that are working so hard, thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts and the donations as well. I hope that whatever you do give to me, I pray that God returns it back to you, causing a lot of isolation for you. Really? Let's look at what y'all talking about over here, because I don't see nothing. Oh wow. I'm sorry, I'm ignoring you guys. Oh, thank you so much. Look at that, cat. You're just the best. It's so sweet. Show off TikTok. Yeah. Oh, that's what you mean. You're preparing yourself for his arrival. Yeah, causing a lot of isolation. I was just saying that. Oh my God, I was just saying that to a friend. Like, I can't be entertained. Like, I can't cause the isolation and the loneliness push me to entertain things that are not aligned. Can y'all hear me? Because I know I'm like, I have that thing laying on the speaker. Doug Jr. It'd be such interesting names that, you know what I'm saying? I was just saying that to somebody in the morning. How yeah, that was awesome. Thank you for the subscriptions. I appreciate you guys down there on YouTube. I was just saying that this morning. Like, it'd be so lonely, but don't trick yourself out of your blessings because you can't withstand the isolation. You have to be isolated a bit because the other person that's aligning with you, they're not outside. They also preparing themselves to be your husband. That's if that's what you're looking for. Ain't nothing wrong with not looking for a husband yet. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing that you really need to try to do is just know where you're at. Be self-aware. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's lots of other positions in life than a wife. We all know that. We're so much more complex as women than to just be wives. But if that is what you want, then go for what you want. You can't play in this single lane, be outside and have a roster and everything and think you're gonna attract a divine masculine or feminine. They don't like that shit. Because they had to sit in the isolation and try to wait